out the day, and now the big kick-off is near. It's anyone's guess who'll come out on top in this colossal game, but a thrilling encounter can practically be guaranteed.
Feeling about
Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. Hello and welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Spain, and they face the USA.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Here's the lineup for Spain.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Here's how it looks for the United States.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Oh, genuine chance. And it's been given as a penalty. And also a yellow card.
Yeah, both decisions spot on for me.
This to make it 1-0. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, as you can see, the keeper is sent the wrong way here, and then she just strokes it into the opposite side. That's a calm finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Carmona. Claudia Pina. Alexandri. Now with Putellas. And intercepts again. That's a good-looking ball. Could be! Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Trinity Rodman and teammates around her. Crystal Dunn and moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Irene Paredes. Patrick Guijarro. Aitana Bonmati. Now with Putellas. Bonmati. That's a good ball. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Good ball over the top. Guijarro. Ona Batlle. Mariona. Batlle. Intercepted effortlessly. Rodman. Lavelle. Fox. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And doing well to keep that one out. Can someone get on the end of this? And just wide. There really wasn't much in that at all. Bonmati, Badier, Aitana Bonmati. Interesting pass. Esther Gonzalez. Can they make one of these passes count? Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. They're being pressed here. Wilson. Has eyes for goal! Oh, goodness gracious me! It's a special, special goal from miles out.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Ona Badier. Carmona. It could be on for her. And there's a quality defender in action.
Well, I think that's a goal-saving intervention there.
Crystal Dunn. Now with Rodman. Trinity Rodman. Takes it on! Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Claudia Pina. Plenty of support here. Patrick Guijarro. Claudia Pina. Guijarro. Badier. Laia Alexandri. Patrick Guijarro. Now with Carmona. Carmona. Alexandri. An alert intervention. And finding the flow. A disappointing end to the move. Alexia Putellas. Esther Gonzalez. Bonmati. And the pass keeps them flowing.
Yeah, what a dangerous ball that is.
Well, possibilities in the centre. Now it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Fox. It's a weighted pass. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Patrick Guijarro. Alexia Putellas. Guijarro. Carmona. Pina. On to Carmona. Showing a good reading of the game. Guijarro. Is this the moment? And that's comfortably gathered. Imminent danger. Vital block there. Rose Lavelle. Rodman. And teammates around her. Emily Fox. A good and fair challenge. Trinity Rodman. Fox. Now with Rodman. Fine cross into the middle. Did well to clear it away.
Yeah, that's not the area to mess about. Good clearance.
Trinity Rodman. Fox. That's a useful cross. And the keeper didn't have too much time. Claudia Pina. Now with Carmona. Carmona. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Guijarro. Oh, good vision there. That's not a bad ball. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Waited well. Macario. Opportunity. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Well, good effective pressure. Paredes. Ona Batlle. Guijarro. Batlle. Smart defending. Guijarro. Now with Carmona. Bonmati. Gonzalez. Maybe dangerous here. Could be threatening. Well read to ease the pressure. Oh, that's a wonderful save after poor defending.
Ah, she needs to thank her keeper there.
Well, she keeps moving. Lavelle. Catarina Macario. Might lead to a chance. And given away by the US. Claudia Pina. Rose Lavelle. On to Rodman. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Patrick Guijarro. Now with Putellas. Irene Paredes. Eyeing an opening.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
Could pull one back here. And there is the goal! Wow, that changes the equation. And they have the momentum now.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Emily Sonnet. On to Dunn. Mallory Swanson. Lavelle. Fox. And trying to extend their lead.
Yeah, but they need to make it count.
Can she put it away? Had to win the ball. Olga Carmona. Claudia Pina. Now with Carmona. Laia Alexandri. On to Carmona. And the ball back with Spain now. Patrick Guijarro. Mariona. And they have possession again. Rodman. Emily Fox. And there's the feed into the box. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Laia Alexandri. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Gonzalez are getting the ball forward. Crossing possibilities. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Carmona. Guijarro. Bonmati. On to Putellas. Olga Carmona. Pina. On to Carmona. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Played into the box. Oh, amazing reflex action. I wondered if that header was going to end up being a goal.
That's a great reaction save.
And in the perfect position to read it.
Just saw what was coming, didn't she?
Trinity Rodman. Fox. On to Rodman. Macario. And the flag raised. Offside it is. And really intense pressure applied. And no way through. And look at this. Oh, it's in. A two-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So back underway at 3-1. Badier. Now with Putellas. Good looking play as she tries to get them onto the front foot. Cross fired over. Spain recovering possession well. Could be dangerous. Shaping to shoot. That was going in. Well, a harmless effort when all is said and done. And back with Fallon Torres-Joyce. Now with Rodman. On to Carmona. Pina. Out of play for a Spain throw-in. Oh, moving it nicely. On to Putellas. Guijarro. Battier. Oh, good use of the ball. Ona Battier. Now with Putellas. Battier. Aitana Bonmati. Guijarro. Oh, useful ball. Gonzalez! And a goal it is! Just what she was hoping to contribute.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Fox. Catarina Macario. Nice switch of play.
Yeah, that could cause them problems now.
Alexandri. Now with Carmona. Pina. And in the right position to read it. It's a good cross, has to be. Oh, she couldn't put it away.
Well, 1v1 against the keeper, and she just couldn't keep her composure. That's a poor miss.
Just straying offside. Bonmati. Gonzalez. Wants to attack from the wide areas. And a decent delivery. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Emily Fox. Nice looking pass. That's a nice looking ball. And the move breaks down. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Bonmati. Guijarro. Now with Putellas. Patrick Guijarro. Here's Paredes. Laia Alexandri. Carmona. Now with Carmona. Nice looking move this. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. And passing it well. Guijarro. Aitana Bonmati. Patrick Guijarro. Lovely ball. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Rodman. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, she's having a bash. Well, it was so easy on the eye, that counter-attack, but no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Rodman. Mallory Swanson. Oh, good run this. Now what can she do with it? Promising looking ball. Ay, ay, ay. It was a chance, but disappointing.
Well, from that position, she has to do a lot better there.
Rose Lavelle. Mallory Swanson. Can she put it away? Well, the keeper didn't have to think too much about it.
Yeah, she'll be disappointed with herself there. That's a wasted opportunity.
Mariona. Ona Battier. Mariona. Paredes. Guijarro. On to Carmona. Alexia Putellas. Bonmati. Patrick Guijarro. Aitana Bonmati. Laia Alexandri. Now with Carmona. Paredes. Attractive build-up. Patrick Guijarro. Bonmati. Battier. Guijarro. Aitana Bonmati. Gonzalez! And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Rose Lavelle. And a throw-in for the United States. Macario. Rodman. Plenty of support here. And it's played into the centre. And just like that, broken up. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Letting the play flow. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Doing her utmost to find the net again, but saved this time.
Yeah, she's the main player today, really making some good runs out there.
Yellow it is then.
Yeah, no complaints about that. It was a poor tackle.
Now sending it in. Sound piece of defending. Well, there we are. A more than acceptable first-half performance from her. What have you made of what she's put into the game so far?
Well, she'll be pleased with her first-half display. Her movement was good, as was her passing. And, of course, she took her goal really well. She just needs to continue that form in the second 45.
Carmona. Now, options are plenty. And that is offside. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Done. Mallory Swanson. Decent idea. And she's done well to tip it over the bar. Oh, poor corner. Way overhit. Done. Mallory Swanson. And Spain regaining possession. Guijarro. On to Putellas. Ona Batlle. Paredes. Aitana Bonmati. Mariona. Holding on to it. Laia Alexandri. Now with Carmona. Bonmati. So a half an hour remaining. And she moves the ball with intent. But timely defending when it mattered. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Passing it through. And she's in the mood today. She's gone and made it a double.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Alexia Putellas. On to Carmona. Well, had no intention of losing out.
Shields the ball so well, doesn't she?
Guijarro. Now with Putellas. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Rose Lavelle. Swanson. Real chance. I'll tell you what, that is really top-class defending. Catarina Macario. Oh, moving it nicely. Comes to nothing in the end. Mariona. Claudia Pina. And cutting it out. And to reduce the deficit. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Done. Lavelle. Done with it now. Catarina Macario. Emily Fox. Macario. Rose Lavelle. Distributing it well. Mariona. Claudia Pina. Now with Carmona. Pina. Badie. Mariona. Plenty of options. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Mariona. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. That'll be a USA ball. Fox. On to Rodman. Wilson with it. A bit wasteful from the USA. Alexia Putellas. Olga Carmona. On to Carmona. Guijarro. Really determined play to hang on to it. Mariona. Patrick Guijarro. Mariona. Now with Putellas. Alba Redondo. And there to intervene. Have to close her down. Seemingly no one can stop her. And keeping possession. Badie. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Mariona. Ona Badie. Mariona. Badie. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Guijarro. Aitana Bonmati. And intercepting it. Done. Now with Rodman. Fox. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Alexia Putellas. Mariona. Now with Putellas. And the United States recovering possession well. Plenty of support here. And it's whipped in early. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Badie. Mariona. Ona Badie. On to Putellas. Mariona. Alexia Putellas. Mariona. Good patience. Pina. Mariona. Claudia Pina. Guijarro. Bonmati. Mariona. Patrick Guijarro. Mariona. Guijarro. Well, trailing, but this looks promising.
It all needs a bit more penetration, really.
Patrick Guijarro. On to Putellas. Well, the attack looks promising. Pina. Bonmati. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Swanson. And showing good game awareness. Badie. Mariona. Oh, big moment! Point Little block there. Rodman. Macario. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Mariona. Who wants to make a challenge? Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. Emily Fox. On to Rodman. Could be threatening. And denied by the crossbar. But offside it is, and so we can bring our excitement levels down a bit. Mariona. Ball retention is often part of it. Lavelle. Macario. It's a weighted pass. And she's produced a really important save to keep the pot boiling here.
Well, there's not long left, but she's kept her team in this one. That's a great save by the keeper.
So the corner played into the box. Well, not away properly. Gives her the go. Oh, that surely had to go in. But marvellous defending.
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
Olga Carmona. Now with Carmona. Laia Alexandri. Putellas. Mariona. Bonmati. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? And a chance to whip it in here. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Swanson. And out of play for a USA throw-in. And the referee will retrospectively go back and deal with that incident. It's a caution for her. Done. Macario. Done with it now. Rose Lavelle. Now in a more than decent position. Alexia Putellas. Claudia Pina. Now with Putellas. They're using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Is it the perfect pass? Oh, what a save! Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Corner kick played in. Well, not an attempt she'll be especially proud of. Goal kick. Trinity Rodman. Sonnet. Mallory Swanson. Lavelle. Rodman. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Done. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Could catch them on the break. Well, still pressing for a goal here, but they dealt with the threat posed. Rose Lavelle. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Crystal done. Rose Lavelle. Possession often the best form of defence.
Well, I have to say they're toying with them at the moment.
Disappointing pass. Confident attacking play. Pina. And just like that, broken up. Fox. Now with Rodman. Trinity Rodman. Macario. On to Rodman. Good visualisation and execution. And the ruling is offside here. Wilson. Promising possession, this. And that's handled without any trouble at all. Mariona. Bonmati. Battier. Patrick Guijarro. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
They didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EATV. Hello and delighted to be with you from this atmospheric venue not too far from downtown LA, Dignity Health Sports Park. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And a lot at stake tonight because it's the second leg of this particular tie. It's the USA, and they take on Spain.
Well, the visitors have it all to do here, but a quick start, an early goal, and they'll be right back in it. This should be good today.
So a very swift booking.
Yeah, clear message to keep the game in check.
Here's how it looks for the United States.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Gonzalez! Oh, that's a fine stop to get it out of harm's way. Just the challenge that was required. Wilson. That's a good-looking shot. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Crystal done. Macario. Fox. Bonmati. Flag raised for offside. Swanson. It's a weighted pass. Can she put it away? And a goal! And I'll tell you what, that gives them a bit of a cushion now.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Oh, that's a fine pass.
Yeah, what a dangerous ball that is.
Lavelle. On to Rodman. Macario. Oh, good vision there. Clever defending. Can they create something from here? And the referee. And look at this! Spot on with that tackle. Pina. Mariona. Good patience. Feeding it through. Oh, goalkeeping heroics!
Well, she's done brilliantly there. She's reacted so quickly to that shot.
Delivering it. Irene Paredes. Mariona. On to Putellas. Irene Paredes. Paredes. Bonmati. It's a neat move. Esther Gonzalez. Intercepting it intelligently. Lavelle. Putellas. Moving it forward. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Now possibilities in the centre. She has options. Swanson. Now breaking at pace is always a possibility. A real opening now. Catching it clear. Battier. Bonmati. Irene Paredes. Battier. Here's Paredes. Guijarro. Aitana Bonmati. Mariona. Esther Gonzalez. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Now, who can she play it to? And the pass deftly cut out.
Yeah, she really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Decent chance! Crucial piece of defending. Deflected out for a throw-in. Well, she got that headed attempt all wrong. Excellent run in possession. Well, credit to her, because that was just a whisker away.
Well, she surprised everybody, including me. A decent effort, you have to say.
Battier. Carmona. On to Carmona. Putellas. Bonmati. Mariona. Nice sequence this.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
Mariona. Oh, a magnificent challenge. Rodman. They need to get tighter here. Good looking cross. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Pina. On to Putellas. Olga Carmona. Putellas. Aleixandri. Aitana Bonmati. Good strong play on the ball. Putellas. Effective looking pass. Credit due, a good intervention. Aitana Bonmati. Options in the centre. It could be on for her. Esther Gonzalez. And Spain struggling to keep the ball. Rodman. And does well to keep it in play. Well, showing really good width here. But nothing comes of it. Battier. Gonzalez. Bonmati. Battier. Could be dangerous. Gonzalez. It's a perfect challenge. Opportunity here. It was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Trinity Rodman. Macario. Now opening things up. Good work from Spain to win back possession. Olga Carmona. Irene Paredes. Alexia Putellas. Beating her marker. But stout defending when it mattered. Bonmati. Badier. Paredes. Gonzalez. Distributing it well. Corner kick forthcoming. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Mariona. On to Carmona. Real chance! Well, opportunity missed just when we wondered if things were going to change for them.
Well, this should have been a goal, and boy, do they need it.
Rose Lavelle. Lavelle. Rodman. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Done. And Scott to attack. Who wants to make a challenge? And the cross goes in. Well, you can't really hit them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. More possibilities in the centre. Top-class defending. It's a neat move. Let that pass all the way, cutting it out. Quick break could be on. Need to get bodies back. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Well, not smooth, but fiercely competitive in midfield.
Well, there's not much space out there at the moment.
Patrick Guijarro. Promising possession, this. Claudia Pina. Guijarro. Very effective passing sequence. And there it is, a chance. Oh, it's been given as a penalty. Never in any doubt from the spot.
Well, she sees the keeper going a fraction early and just strokes it into the other side. Nice finish.
Back underway. Level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Swanson. And that'll be a Spain throw-in. Promising ball. And nicely over the top. He's made a really good intervention there. Emily Sonnet. Macario. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Now, who can she pick out? Can she score? Great defending here. And a goal! It's a 2-goal cushion in the tie. And now we can say they're firmly in control of this.
Well, here it is again. And what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it. And it's a very tidy finish, because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Olga Carmona. Patrick Guijarro. Botellas. Irene Paredes. Guijarro. On to Carmona. Patrick Guijarro. Ball played nicely. Well, fine use of the ball. Chance here. And plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Lavelle. On to Sonnet. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Bonmati. Patrick Guijarro. Ona Battier. Guijarro. Battier. Well, a textbook interception. Perfect position to read it. Rodman. Carmona. Patrick Guijarro. Now with Carmona. Alexia Putellas. Playing with a flow and intensity. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Can she? And pushed away, really fine goalkeeping. And a play and a Spain throw-in forthcoming. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, good vision there. And on they go. Well, she's giving it a go. End product wasn't quite there, but easy on the eye.
Well, the break deserved a goal, didn't it? Lovely move, as you said, Derek.
Putellas. Aleixandri. On to Putellas. Laia Aleixandri. Carmona. Pina. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Good run, very much in control of the situation. Now counter-attacking possibilities. They need to get bodies back. But timely defending when it mattered. Holding it up, waiting for support to arrive. Aitana Bonmati. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Swanson. Rose Lavelle. Mallory Swanson. Well, the threat could be there. Real chance. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Olga Carmona. And showing good game awareness. Swanson. Now with Rodman. Rose Lavelle. On to Rodman. Macario. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Gonzalez. Pina. An alert piece of defending. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Rodman. And space to run into. And let's give credit to the defending. Gonzalez. Pina. Alexandri. On to Carmona. Oteas. Carmona. Well, far too much on that particular cross. Rose Lavelle. Mallory Swanson. Intelligent threaded pass here. On its way! Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Thoughtful play. Oh, chance! Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Olga Carmona. That's a nice looking ball. An effective ball win. Oh, danger here. Trying to find the right angle of attack. And with that, the move comes to an end. And a goal kick to follow now. Rodman. Emily Fox. Oh, this looks useful. Rose Lavelle. Emily Fox. Now with Rodman. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Ona Batier. And possibilities here. It could be on for her. Mariona. Now opening things up. Far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. Trinity Rodman. And she might be in. Great moment. And it looked as though she was going to score again, and would have scored had it not been for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, but I think she should have scored. That was a big chance for her to get a second. She'll probably regret that shot now.
They favoured a short one here, and a useful cross. Wasteful from Spain. Beautiful pass. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Ona Batye. Here's Paredes. Irene Paredes. Patrick Guijarro. Now with Carmona. Guijarro. Mariona. Ona Batye. Putellas. Now with Carmona. Alexia Putellas. Laia Alexandri. Guijarro. On to Carmona. Olga Carmona. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Plenty of support here. Aitana Bonmati. Superb looking pass. Ona Batye. Guijarro. On to Putellas. Carmona. Irene Paredes. Olga Carmona. Esther Gonzalez. Might lead to a chance. And the keeper holding her nerve, collecting the ball. Rodman. Emily Fox. And they have possession again. Now, who can she play it to? Rose Lavelle. Swanson. Crystal Dunn. And failure to keep the ball by the United States. And she's gliding through. And the cross goes in. And it's all rather fizzled out. And Tullis Joyce has it now. Did well to clear it away.
Well, that's how to avert the danger. Just get it out.
Wilson. Might be able to set up the chance. Surely! Oh, keeper dealt with it. And over it comes. Carmona. Alexandri. Now with Carmona. Guijarro. Alexia Putellas. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Punched away. Patrick Guijarro. Well, we're into the final half hour. Regained possession. Guijarro. Wilson. On to Rodman. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Rose Lavelle. Now with Rodman. Not as accurate as it could have been.
That wasn't a good pass, was it?
Alexia Putellas. Pina. Claudia Pina. Now with Putellas. And beyond the last defender, offside. Trinity Rodman. Good looking cross. Well, the keeper had to intervene, under a bit of pressure there. Guijarro. Bonmati. Alexia Putellas. Patrick Guijarro. Aitana Bonmati. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Emily Sonnet. Now with Rodman. Lavelle. Trinity Rodman. Rose Lavelle. Now with Rodman. Getting in there to intercept. Alexia Putellas. Oh, big opportunity. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
On with the game then. 3-2. What will happen next? Rodman. Rose Lavelle. On to Dunn. Sonnet. Aitana Bonmati. It's a neat move. Oh, might be. And it goes! And that changes things just a bit.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
So back underway, and there we have it. 6 goals divided evenly. Fox. pass on it. Swanson. Now with Rodman. Emily Fox. Good movement. Lavelle. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. Patrick Guijarro. Well, can they open up the defence here? And that's going to be gathered.
Unlucky, but not quite right, was it?
Trinity Rodman. Now with Rodman. Putting it out of play for a throw-in. And time for the change now. Trinity Rodman, and the decision is one of offside here. She has teammates around her, and off the woodwork, and you might say rather unlucky given the degree of difficulty involved.
Well, what a goal that would have been. That's a brilliant strike.
Rose Lavelle. Swanson. And taking on the shot. And narrowly off target here.
Well, it's still all to play for, but that was a good effort, wasn't it?
Showing good defensive judgment. Lavelle. On to Dunn. Swanson. It could be on for her. And the shot, but into the keeper's gloves. Mariona. Onabatier. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Bonmati. Just 15 minutes remaining. Guijarro. Patrick Guijarro. On to Putellas. Attack looks promising. Onabatier. Now with Putellas. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. And there's the feed into the box. And a bit short with the clearance. To level it, and able to get a body in the way, doing everything possible to keep possession. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Playing it short. Well, that's a fine looking pass. Well, the cross could help them. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Alexia Putellas. Claudia Pina. Now with Carmona. Alba Redondo. Pina. Had no interest in losing possession. It's looking promising. Could be. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Sonnet. On to Dunn. Mallory Swanson. Crystal Dunn. Lavelle. And a wayward pass. Mariona. Badier. And Paredes. Bonmati. Mariona. Pina. The prospect of settling the game. Mariona. Well, that's splendid play. Has a go! And just narrowly wide in the end. Rodman. Now with Rodman. Cross could be useful. Now they can reorganise. Guijarro. Mariona. Patrick Guijarro. Claudia Pina. The emphasis very much on attack. Pina. Fine cross into the middle. And a good take under duress there. Intercepted effortlessly. Teammates available. Opportunity! Oh, a smart stop. Mallory Swanson. On to Rodman. Lavelle. Crystal Dunn. Rose Lavelle. And the pass deftly cut out. Mariona. Patrick Guijarro. On to Putellas. Olga Carmona. Good strong play on the ball. Guijarro. Nicely cut out. Lavelle. Now with Rodman. Rose Lavelle. Done with it now. Lavelle. If they can finish here, that might be that. Pina. Now with Putellas. Just waiting for the support to arrive.
She's a nightmare for defenders in those situations.
That's not a bad ball. Just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. Rose Lavelle. And he stopped them in their tracks. Oh, this is looking promising. Lavelle. On to Rodman. What a commitment to defending. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Claudia Pina. Carmona. Pina. On to Putellas. Guijarro. Well, here they are, on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level, and extra time is coming up. So they kick off again. What's it going to take to settle the outcome? Lavelle. Now plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Well, who wants to keep the ball? Nobody, apparently.
Well, it's certainly not a fluid game, is it? Some of the passing has been really poor.
Rose Lavelle. Really good timing stop to make sure the threat came to nothing.
This is such a close tie. They just need to make the most of these set pieces.
It's a short corner. Oh, good idea. And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure. Guijarro. Olga Carmona. Now with Carmona. Mariona. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. And crossed in there. And the United States recovering possession well. Lavelle. She has options. Opportunity. Oh, superb reflexes. Now sending it in. Well, the keeper very decisive. It's one corner after another. And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. Patrick Guijarro. Claudia Pina. Alexandri. And Paredes. Olga Carmona. Went in strongly, decisively. Excellent vision. Sonnet. And Spain regaining possession. Guijarro. Mariona. Making them chase shadows.
Yeah, they just seem to know where the next pass is, don't they?
Mariona. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Pina. Good-looking pass. In the perfect position to read it. Mallory Swanson. Teasing ball in. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Olga Carmona. Now with Carmona. Laia Alexandri. Guijarro. Mariona. Badier. Showing a good reading of the game. Wilson with it. Swanson. And bursting forward. Can she? Oh, a goal! The ball's in the net. A hugely important moment in the story of this tie.
Well, this is a brilliant finish. Great awareness, good technique and a bit of composure as well. What an excellent goal that is.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Olga Carmona. Determined not to give it away.
Well, she wasn't going to have that taken off her, was she?
Mariona. Laia Alexandri. Mariona. Alexandri. Good strong play on the ball. Mariona. Now with Carmona. Oh, great vision. Not messing around with that clearance. Counter-attacking possibilities. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. It could be on for her. Emily Fox. On to Rodman. The defensive intervention there. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Doing everything possible to keep possession. And given away by the US. Ona Badier. Mariona. Paredes. Mariona. Alba Redondo. Patrick Guijarro. Carmona. Now with Carmona. And the first period of extra time comes to an end. Still level here. So 15 more minutes, straining every sinew. Oh, that's an interesting pass. But not quite what was needed. I really thought they were going to open up the defence. Olga Carmona. Patrick Guijarro. Badie. Mariona. Patrick Guijarro. Mariona. Pass chiselled nicely. Makes the move to the inside. USA doing well to regain possession. Guijarro. Redondo. Will it happen for them? And an opening! Oh, wonderful goalkeeping! She knew she had to get the touch on it. And over comes the corner. Can they set up a chance? And look at this! And that is offside. Rose Lavelle. Done with it now. Lavelle. Placement, you've got to say.
And optimistic. That's how I would describe that.
Redondo. Patrick Guijarro. Nicely cut out. Showing good ball control. And that'll be offside. Trinity Rodman. And she could do a bit of damage. Can she put it away? There's the goal! And that should be the one that puts a seal on it.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
I must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. And getting around her opponent wonderfully. And defensive play to be applauded. Wilson. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the chip requires such good technique. That's a brilliant bit of skill. What a goal.
Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Mariona. Here's Paredes. Mariona. Pina. Trying to connect. Just wasn't going to get that ball away. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Crystal done. Now with Rodman. And winning it back. Mariona. On to Carmona. A nice-looking ball. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Swanson. Well, this could really help the cause. Front now, an immense performance. Claudia Pina. Showing a great defensive instinct. Plenty of support here. And there's the feed into the box. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. It's a brilliant strike, hit with such power. What a great goal.
A bit wasteful from the USA. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Well, there's going to be some tired legs out there. They've had to put in a real shift, not just today, but in the first leg too. So little to split between the two sides, but they're through now, and that's all that matters.